Hello everybody and welcome back to the Excessive Gaming channel. I'm of course the Excessive Gaming. No, let's start that again. I am the Excessive Player, of course. We are watching the Excessive Gaming channel. Let's get it right. Good start to the day. Decent Asteroid 4, welcome back to the Excessive Gaming channel. Thank you very much for being here once again. Hopefully you are doing well. Got a new setup all in place and new controls and mini games, etc. You can check those out there. But yeah, as I say, we are back with another live stream. Formula 1 2018 is the game, and of course Decent Asteroids need to leave a space between the raffle and the amount. But yeah, as I say, we're up to round 9 of our Formula 1 career. Check that out as well. So yeah, as I say, we are multi-streaming today using Mob Crush. We are streaming directly to Mixer, YouTube, Facebook, and of course Twitch. Check. So wherever you are watching, just say hello in the chat and we'll give you a quick comment. The mini games themselves are all on our Mixer channel, so if you want to join in on any of the mini games, then you will of course need to head on over to Mixer, mixer.com/excessiveplayer, to be able to play the mini games. As I say, we are multi-streaming today. Decent Asteroid, hiya, how are we doing today, sir? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully everything is working and we got good sound. Got the gameplay sound there is all running good. So everything should be working nice and smoothly. Decent Asteroid says I'm good. You? Yeah, we're all good, thank you. And sorry for missing a few streams. That's okay. It's more than welcome to miss the odd one, obviously, if you're busy. So yeah, we've got a raffle started on the Mixer channel, as I say. All you need to do is !raffle, leave a space, type the amount you would like to bet, and then you can go from there. So yeah, as we say, we are back with another live stream. As a Formula 1 2018, up to round 9 of the career, of course. So let's crack on. As I say, we're using our fictional driver Johnny Walker to do this. We've won 7 out of 8 so far. Monaco was just an absolute disaster. But hopefully we should do a lot better from now on. So yeah, let's crack on with this and see how we get on. As I say, we are live on 4 different channels today, so maybe some delay in some of the action. We'll see how we get on. So as I say, we are here in Austria.
The new parts have arrived from the factory without issue. They'll be fitted to the car in time for the next session.
So yeah, Just getting some information that the new parts are now fitted, and they'll be ready for the next session. Go and quickly check out those messages. Emma says about the goals. Hi, can you take a look at the attached goal information, please? Make sure you keep it in mind, and do your best to fulfill the objective. Emma. Carl tells us about the weekend preview, the development centre, etc. And of course the weather forecast. So yeah, like I say, we have got plenty of new mini games as well. There's all different types of games there that you can now play. So there is lots of different games to play, and you can either win or lose certain things. But back to the game, of course, as I say. Let's go and check out the R&D tree.
I recommend we could go for something like this.
ERS calling, that's probably a good idea. Josh Watch, hi, how are we doing today? Welcome to the Excessive Gaming channel. I am of course the Excessive Player. Thank you very much for being here. So yeah, here we go with practice session number 1 then, here in Austria. See how we get on.
Hello and welcome to Spielberg for the first practice session of the Austrian Grand Prix. I'm here with Anthony Davidson once again. Nice to see you, Ant, and I wanted to ask you about how you go about improving the car over the course of a practice session. How much would you say is already known from the pre-race simulations, and how much do you have to do, how much do you have to work on with a real car on a real circuit?
Well, that's a good question, Crofty, and I suppose the simple answer is that there's no such thing as too much information. As you say, the bigger teams have very complex simulations, vast numbers of clever people crunching the numbers back at base, but what they can't tell you is stuff like how the track condition's going to be, or what the temperature's going to be doing over the course of the day, and how all of that's going to be interacting with the tyre. There are so many millions of tiny variables involved in getting these cars around a racetrack quickly, but the computer can't tailor the car to a driver's specific balance requirements. At some point, you still need to put a human being in there and have them feel it through the seat of their pants. And that's why we end up with different drivers having different setups. So what I'm trying to say is, Crofty, nothing beats on-track testing.
I've had a chat with Carl about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
Okay, so yeah, new parts have all been fitted. Let's check the session info out. As we say, we've got the various race programs to get done. So let's start with track acclimatization. We'll start that one, and we are going to do a driving out lap so that we get a feel of the car and the track itself as well. So yeah, here we go.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Here we go with a flying lap then. Whoops, bit too far out. I think we've got this lap.
Stuff. You pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
Oops, missed that one. Was doing really well, and then we outbrake ourselves. Terrible laps there.
That's fantastic. You obviously have a really good understanding of this circuit.
Whoops. Lost the back end of it there.
Job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
So yeah, there we go, good result. Question popped up in the chat there. What game is streamed on Wednesdays? What do we stream on Wednesdays?
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Type the answer into chat, just as is, and win yourself some extra drinks. As I say, if you want to play any of these mini games you're watching on YouTube, Twitch or Facebook, then you will need to come on over to the Mixer channel, mixer.com/excessiveplayer, where you need to be.
laps. The time last lap was a 1 minute 14.4.
Should have actually gone in the pits that lap, not concentrating. Too busy reading the chat.
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
Go out of fuel, so into safe mode. And into the pit we go. So yeah, RPG games is what's streamed on a Wednesday. So yeah, that's the track acclimatisation program done. So let's have a go at tyre management next. Start that one. We will do it as a flying lap, so we're not having to keep driving around for no reason. Make it time worth our while now. Careful not the wheels spin it up the top here again.
Well, that lap and tyre wear is more or less as expected.
Actually just missed the cut off of the tyre wear there. Get into the purple. Hulkenberg up in front, hopefully he's not going to get in our way. go, got purple that time.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
That was super fast time there. Again, once you get used to these tracks, they're pretty easy to get to grips with and find out where the corners are all going, where you need to brake, etc.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining. Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Yeah, we're going to pick this lap. There we go. So yeah, another raffle's just about to start. All you need to do is type ! raffle, leave a space, and then however much you'd like to bet. And then that enters you into the raffle in order to win some drinks. Every now and then as well throughout the stream, Excessive Bot offers free drinks out and randomly picks one viewer to get some additional drinks, a random amount of drinks of that as well. We all like free things at the end of the day. And of course then we've got that little trivia mini game as well throughout the stream. In this case,
Our best lap so far is a
win 74 drinks by answering what
1:12.7.
game is streamed on Mondays. Again, just type in the answer into the chat. Don't need any exclamation marks or anything along those lines. And of course you will then win those drinks. Just as a note on the multi-streaming front, as I say, we are, or our main channel is of course the Mixer channel, mixer.com/excessive player is the main channel. Initial Wow got those drinks there, congratulations. Yeah, mixer.com/excessive player is the main channel. But so if you want to play any of the mini games, you will need to head on over to mixer.com/excessive player in order to use the mini games. So fuel management, start at 1, do its applying lap, and here we go again. So just do a few laps just to make sure we got the right fuel balance, know how much fuel we're using per lap, etc. Fuel saving. suppose it helps if we remember to brake. There we go, so that's the program complete because we've got it straight into the purple first lap. Last Hulkenberg there. Brendan Hartley in front. Is he going to move over, or is he going to cause us problems as well?
Okay, that last lap was a 1 minute 13.6.
See if we can put in a fast lap again. Ocon in front. There we go, fastest lap once again.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
Follows Sorokin into the pit. And there we go. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the Excessive Gaming channel. I'm of course the Excessive Player. We are live streaming Formula 1 2018. We're up to round 9 of our career here in Austria. We're just currently in the first practice session. So welcome to the channel if you're just joining us. We are of course multi-streaming on mixer.com, Facebook, YouTube, and of course Twitch. So check out all of the channels there. And if you are of course watching on Mixer, then you've got all the mini games available to check out and mess around with
Our
as
best
well.
lap so far is a 1:12.4.
But as we say, if you are watching on Mixer, please drop us a follow. We are, as I say, trying to grow the channel, get the numbers moving. Have a bit of a follower train, shall we, today? Let's see if we can do this one. If of course you're watching on Twitch, then remember again to drop us a follow on there. If of course you're watching on Facebook, remember to drop us a like on that page, and of course you can like the stream as well. And if you're watching on YouTube, again drop us a like on the stream and hit that subscribe button of course on YouTube. So yeah, back to today of course. As I say, we are in Austria, practice session number 1. We've got about 3 minutes of the session left, and we are currently the fastest on track. We've done what, 3 of the test sessions, if you like, test programs. But there we go. As I say, about 3 minutes left, and then we'll be moving on, of course. So again, hopefully everything is all working nice and smoothly. It is on.
If you start to suffer from oversteer, come in and let us have a look at the setup. You will get oversteer if the rear tyres lose grip before the front. Usually this will be coming from a lack of rear downforce or an overly stiff rear suspension, but a little tweak with negative camber or toe-in can also help with this.
Looks like the looks like the stream on Twitch is finished for some reason. Not quite sure why. Let's quickly check that out and find out what's happening there. Should all be active. Stream stats. Not quite sure why that is. It's still showing as streaming, so yeah, not quite sure what's going on there.
It's a really flowing circuit here, lots of medium speed corners and changes in topography that can make them challenging. Work on finding a line you like and make sure you're comfortable with your trail braking. Both will be useful to you here.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are Walker, Ricciardo and Valtteri Bottas. That's it for practice then. We'll see you again soon.
There we go. Hopefully it should all be working now. We've got it all sussed out, hopefully. As I say, things do tend to go wrong every now and then, but hopefully we've got everything working as it should. Got all the multi-stream channels up and running. But yeah, as we say, get that onto there, that one onto there, and there we go, we're ready to go again. So yeah, as I say, welcome to the Excessive Gaming channel if you are just joining us. I am of course the Excessive Player. We are live streaming Formula 1 2018, just finished practice session number 1 with our fictional driver Johnny Walker, up to round 9, here in Austria of course. Daniel Ricciardo second, Valtteri Bottas third, our teammate Fernando Alonso is caught in 10th. Another poor show from him, but we're going to advance, and then as I say that takes us into back to the data center, and I think possibly a little press interview with Claire again. No, straight back into the data center just to get those resource points of course. But yeah, if you would like of course to play any of the mini games whilst you watch this, today's stream, you will of course need to be on our Mixer channel. That is where all the mini games are set up. So you head on over to mixer.com/excessiveplayer in order to play the mini games. But as I say, let's crack on with this one. So reputation's increased with all the teams yet again. And that, as we say, that is practice session number 1 done. Back to the workstation, practice session number 2. Let's go straight into it. Yeah, here we are back in the garage once again. No, don't want to drive out, we want to go to session info, do the ERS management program, flying lap, let's go. As I say, this is practice session number 2.
too much energy over the lap, use less intensive deployment modes to maintain more charge. That's not good enough. Try using lower deployment modes to save energy. Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps.
Okay, so yeah, that ERS program didn't work at all. And the reason it didn't work is purely because we have automatic ERS deployment on. So really not convinced that actually helps you.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
There we go, back into the pits once again. So yeah, we've got, as I say, automatic ERS deployment on, so not quite sure the best way we can sort that out. So yeah, as it said, failed. So we do need to do that one again. Wonder if
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 11.5.
so yeah, I wonder if it'll be sort itself out.
pace on that lap, and energy management is looking A-OK.
Well, at least we've got 2 laps in the green that time. It seems to be that coasting is the answer to getting around there.
This lap, please. Box this lap.
There we go, straight back into the pits and so win yourself 73 drinks by answering on Spyro the Dragon. What colour are his wings? Just type it into chat. Drinks, of course, is our in-chat currency, so that you can, of course, play mini games, etc. Remember all the different mini games that are now available. Check those out.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Got 14 minutes left of the session. Carl's advising that we run, not Carl, Jeff, whichever one it is, and the race engineer has advised that we do the qualifying program, so let's do that. The objective is to, of course, qualify in 13th place, which I think we should easily be able to do. Means we are running clearly the fastest, nearly 3 seconds faster than the rest of the field at the moment. So we'll select that, start the qualifying pace program, and we can do a driving out lap.
Standing by.
Here we go on a driving lap then. Let's drive out lap. If of course I miss anything in chat whilst I'm driving, I will pick it up very shortly, as soon as we can glance over at chat. Last Hulkenberg sights up in front. Here we go with the first lap of the qualifying program. Or rather, the qualifying pace program, shall we say.
Job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
So yeah, once again, fastest lap, 1 minute 10.
Of fuel left.
So yeah, we'll go back into the pit now anyway, and then as I say, we must be coming close to the end of the session now. And there we go. Divin Biohazard on Twitch there, welcome to the channel, thank you very much for joining us today. Part of our multi-streaming services that we're currently testing out. Hoping everything is of course working smoothly. Remember to drop us a follow. Of course, remember to check out all the socials, of course, Facebook, YouTube, Discord, our Twitter page, of course, not forgetting the brand new Instagram channel as well. All the links are there in the chat now.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:10.7.
We've got 8 minutes of the session left. Michelle has got some free drinks there from the excessive bot. Have a little watch on track. See Sebastian Vettel. Coming into the pits as it happens. Let's see if we can find somebody else. Here we go, Lewis Hamilton. Let's see how he gets on. It's currently third in the standings. So yeah, Lewis Hamilton, here he goes. This of course is sector 3, so it must be on a flying lap. Currently in 9th place then. Quite a bit off the pace really for Lewis Hamilton. I'm not sure if Hamilton's doing another flying lap here, or if he's coming into the pits. Yeah, flying lap. See if he can improve any on his time. He's still miles off the pace. 1:16, blimey. He's well out of sync there. You got Max Verstappen, who's currently in 3rd place. He's on an out lap, so let's have a little watch of him. At least he should be getting somewhere close to our times. So yeah, here he goes with the start of his flying lap. Across the line now. Five minutes of the session left. There goes the last couple of corners. DRS open and across the line. stays in third place. As I say, we've got just under 4 minutes of the session left. Yeah, we are currently sitting in the first place. We're 3.5 seconds faster than Daniel Ricciardo, so I don't think anybody's going to catch us there. More free drinks going out in 1 minute if you're watching on Mixer.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 10.7.
Mixer.com/excessive player is what you are looking for. And win 24 drinks. Have you ever played the Atari? What does Atari mean? Drop your answers in chat now. Initial L says success. Yeah, that's right, sir. Yeah, congratulations, you win the 24 drinks there. The word Atari means success. And excessive botters just give themselves 180 drinks, which doesn't count anyway, because I don't believe the bot is included in that. No, he's not. Definitely not. Like I said, we've already excluded the bots from the chat, of course, or the point system. So yeah, 1 minute 45 left. As I say, we'll just play this session out. Goes Max Verstappen once again. Yeah, thank you to everybody that's joined us today. Welcome to the channel, of course. This is the Excessive Gaming channel. I am, of course, the Excessive Player. As I say, we are live streaming Formula 1 2018 today. And remember not to forget to check out our Loots channel, loots.com/excessive gaming. You can, of course, tip the stream for completely free. A little advert pops up on the screen, and then you can add a little message to the end of it there. Loots.com/excessive gaming. It's 15 seconds of the session then. And there we go.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three: Walker, Ricciardo and Max Verstappen. Thank you for joining us for free practice today. We'll be back with more Formula 1 action very shortly.
So yeah, Johnny Walker in first place there, 1 minute 10.786. In second place, you've got Daniel Ricciardo, Max Verstappen. Initial Wow, thank you very much for that host there, much appreciated. Welcome back to the channel. How are we doing today, sir? Just wondering if that loot message went out on all the channels. It looks like it has. It has indeed, jolly good. That's what we like to see. But yeah, as I say, we came first there, Daniel Ricciardo second, Max Verstappen third, and our teammate Fernando Alonso does 7th that time. A lot better result for him. Let's hope he can keep that one up. So yeah, moving on.
Great work out there today. How do you think it went? You really went all out in practice today. Are you testing new components? You had an incredible pace in practice. Would you say that you're pretty comfortable with the car? Appreciate your time.
So yeah, as we've said previously, the responses on those little presser interviews there, we leave you guys just to read them off screen because of, as I say, we suffer with dyslexia, and by the time we've actually read everything out, what happens is the time is actually up, so we just answer the question, focus on that bit. But by the time we read them out, it all goes horribly wrong. So yeah, it's pretty simple to see which what we're answering. So yeah, just picking up those resource points there. Again, reputation increase with pretty much all the teams except Force India. No change with them looking at that. So yeah, back to the computer. Just looking at the mechanics of the car now. We've got a problem with the motor generator unit for kinetic energy. I think we're going to have to change that. There is no penalty for this action, jolly good. And I think we may need to change the energy store as well. There's no penalty for this action, so yeah, we might as well change that out now. Everything else should be fine, except the internal combustion engine seems to be suffering a bit. Go to fit that, there's no penalty for that either. But I think that'll last a little bit longer just yet. So we'll leave it at that. So yeah, let's advance to practice session number 3 then, and here we go. Just got that qualifying pace program to do. Not qualifying pace, we've done that one, didn't we? It's the race strategy we need to be doing next. So this is the race strategy program is designed to benchmark the car's tyre wear, fuel usage in order to help the team build a personalised race strategy for you. The test requires...
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre usage. We have to give 2 sets back at the end of this session, so they'll be unavailable for the rest of the weekend. We'll hand over the 2 most worn sets, so don't ruin tyres you might want to use later.
Bit of information about the tyres there. Yeah, so the test requires you to complete up to 5 laps of the circuit at a normal race pace, so that the ideal fuel load and pit stop strategy can be calculated for the race ahead. You will earn points for each lap completed within the target time, and extra points for chaining multiple good laps together. So that's what this little test program is going to do. Something else I just wanted to check out on the multi-streaming front. Has it got the right game, etc.? Is there. And don't think it's got the right game on YouTube. Not quite sure why that is. Curious as to what's going on there.
There's only a few cars out on track. We should consider getting out
So
there.
yeah, let's go for the race strategy program, and we could do a drive out lap. We've got plenty of lap
Okay, the
times.
track is green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temperature. Try and feel your way around.
Yeah, so this is just an out lap. Here we go with the race strategy program. So effectively this is just trying to gauge lap times, etc., and tyre wear as if we was in a normal race.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
A good time so far. Again, if I miss anything in chat whilst I'm driving, I will pick it up very soon. But if you head on over to mixer.com/excessiveplayer, you can of course
Okay, super job so
play all
far.
the mini
We're getting
games.
Great data. Stay focused.
There we go, that's 4 laps done.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Oh yeah, we
You're nearly out of fuel. Almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
some good lap times there. As Jeff just tells us that we're running out of fuel, we need to pit in this next couple of laps. The best time so far is a 1 minute 10.520.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Yeah, there we go, job done. Let's have a quick catch up on chat. We've got been overcooked. Which kingdom is in danger? Just type your answers in chat there. Bring yourself some extra drinks. And the raffles and another 3 drinks was given to Initial Well.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:10.5.
So yeah, welcome to the stream if you're just joining us. This is the Excessive Gaming channel. I'm of course the Excessive Player. I live streaming Formula 1 2018 using the new multi-streaming services. So we are of course streaming live on Mixer, YouTube, Twitch, and of course Facebook. Check all those out. Of course, you would like to play all the new mini games. There are the mini games, but you have to be on the our Mixer channel in order to play the mini games. So if you're watching anywhere else, mixer.com/excessiveplayer is where you want to be. You can watch on any of the other channels. But yeah, once again, look, 4 seconds faster, blimey. We have got some good, very good pace here around this track. Riding on with Ocon, Esteban Ocon. Currently sitting in 5th place. As I say, he's got some good pace as well at the moment. So yeah, next question. Win 86 drinks. In which year was Grand Theft Auto 5 released? Again, type your answers in chat. You will of course need to type that answer in to the Mixer channel. Initial Bell says 2013. Yeah, that's the correct answer. Well done. You won the 86 drinks. Well done. But as I say, check out the new mini games. Various mini games there that you can mess about with now. So yeah, Esteban Ocon stays in 5th place with 1 minute 15.302. So having a look at some of the lap times, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, Fernando Alonso is currently sitting in 10th with a 1:16.048. I think he must be on track actually. He is, there he is, so let's watch him. Remember, of course, to check out our Loots channel, loots.com/excessive gaming. You can tip the stream for completely free. That is a little preview of one of the advertisements that pop up, and then your message follows right after. So you can support the stream for completely free. Fernando Alonso currently 11th place at the moment. He really needs to pick up his pace again. It is only the 3rd practice session, so it's not like we're on qualifying pace just yet. But he is only 11th. He really needs to start pulling something out of the bag. So yeah, just watching our teammate Fernando Alonso with his lap times. Seems to be well off the pace at the moment. Certainly well off our pace anyway. A little bit faster that time, but he's still off the pace, only in 11th place. So yeah, our current recording schedule, of course, is I'll say recording. Our current live streaming schedule is, of course, we stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays from 4 PM onwards, UK time, of course. And then, of course, on a Thursday we do stream, but it is a silent stream as we have children playing along as well. And if, of course, you would like to donate to the stream, you can do so using streamlabs.com/excessiveplayer. The link is just there in the chat now if you would like to donate to the stream. And get your name up on the top of the stream there as a new donation. Just like Decent Asteroid did earlier, a few weeks ago now. Help us pay the bills at the moment. And if of course you are feeling very generous and you would like to buy us tea tonight, then you can do so using TreatStream. There is the link, just there in the chat now, of course. I think that may be Alonso coming into the pit. He's now in 12th place. Yeah, there he comes. So we are going to go out onto the track. We don't need to do any
All personnel be aware. Car
we don't
leaving.
need to do any more programs or put in any extra times. It's just getting some track time in. Waiting on Alonso to come into the pitch. You can see just on the left there. So yeah, here we go. As I say, we've got no targets to do. This is just all that track time. Magnussen coming up behind us. He's currently in 7th place, so he's doing quite well with his lap times. One of the Ferraris up in front. Which one is it? It's of course Kimi Raikkonen.
That last lap was a 1 minute 14.9.
Even our slow laps are quicker than some of the field at the moment. Esteban Ocon up in front. Just caused us to run wide. striker and getting a bit adventurous there. Quite sure what he thinks he's playing at. Sat in 18th at the moment, so not having a lot of luck with this time. The track seems to have turned the grid around. Whoa, come on Ocon. You serious?
Be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
Unbelievable. Dark Toxic Rage, hello, welcome to the Excessive Game channel. Thank you very much for being here again today. How are we doing today? Testing out the multi-stream services once again. So yeah, we are live on YouTube, Twitch, and of course Facebook, as well as our Mixer channel. All the brand new mini games, of course, are now set up as well. So if you want to test them out, please feel free to do so. See if we can get a decent lap time here.
Last lap was a 1:29.0.
All over the road here. Nico Hulkenberg up in front of us, counting in 10th place. seem to be a fair bit off the pace just lately. Last few laps, not sure why that is. Unless it's the damaged front wing that's causing the problems. It's not got the pace up the hill.
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
30 seconds left in the session, so we might as well make the most of this lap. I was going to go into the pits, but might as well stay out and just complete this lap now. And there we go, that's that session completed. So yeah, remember to try out all the mini games. You will need to be on our Mixer channel for that.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top three again are Walker, Verstappen and Sebastian Vettel. That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
So yeah, we came first there. A convincing 4-second gap. Max Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, Charles Leclerc was 4th place, Esteban Ocon 5th, Kevin Magnussen 6th, Carlos Sainz 7th, Daniel Ricciardo 8th, Valtteri Bottas 9th, Nico Hulkenberg 10th. So yeah, all the big names were right down the list. Kimi Raikkonen was struggling in the Ferrari. You've got Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes, he was struggling. But there we go, so let's advance. Again, I believe we get a little bit of a press conference just here.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy. You really put a lot of effort into practice today. Are you testing new components? You had the fastest time in practice. Will we see similar times in qualifying? You left a lot of paint on the walls today. Were you struggling for grip, or did you just misjudge some corners? Great! Well, that's everything.
So yeah, remember to check out the mini games. Dark Toxic Rage, I know that you like to play with the mini games when we get them up and running, so check them all out, have a play, see what you think. Just collect the resource points there for the session as well. Back up to over 1,000 resource points. The reputation with McLaren decreased significantly there compared to what was expected. So back to the workstation, check out those messages. Emma says about the up and coming session. Do your best out there today. We really want to secure a good spot on the grid. Remember though, Fernando is your main target. He's the first rival you'll be judged against. Jeff tells us about the weather forecast, which looks like it's going to be dry for both days. And of course, he also tells us about the track and the weekend preview once again. So, yeah, let's head off to the qualifying session. Again, we get a bit of an introduction to the track, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, let's get started, and here we go.
Thank you for joining us once again for today's qualifying session. Sit back, relax, and enjoy what we hope will be a fantastic contest for pole position. When it comes to getting lap time out of this circuit, it's traditionally been about maximising top speed. Do you simply remove as much downforce as possible, hang on into the corners and max out down the straights?
The teams will have arrived with all manner of parts designed to capitalise on the long straights. The cars will be that much harder to drive in the corners, but everyone will be in the same boat.
Okay, so yeah, here we go with qualifying program. Toxic Elixir, hello there. How are we doing today on YouTube? Thank you very much for watching us over there. How are we all doing today? Well, everybody, welcome to the channel, of course. Just need to adjust that there. There we go. So yeah, as I say, hopefully everything is all working nice and smoothly once again. But check the session out. Obviously there's no timings yet.
There's a few cars.
So yeah, let's go to track. Park firmware conditions yet, that's understandable. And we are just going to do a driving out lap.
Engine fired. We're set.
So yeah, here we go. We've got the out lap first. Just following Brendan Hartley out. Obviously we've got more pace than he has. Blimey, certainly flew past him there. Here we go, with a qualifying lap then. Whoa, overshot. No, we managed to break it. Certainly outbraked ourselves though. Lance Stroll goes quickest at the moment, with a 1 minute 14. Sergio Perez goes fastest. Daniel Ricciardo fastest, 1:13.1. We go across the line fastest in a 1:10.6.
You just put in the fastest lap. Good job.
Sirotkin up in front. Fly past him.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Wow, look at that time. There we go, that's us out of fuel, so into safe mode. Try and keep off the racing line to help others out. Especially our teammate here. There we go, into the pits. So yeah, next question. Win yourself. Well, one of the questions that's just popped up that we missed was, of course, true or false. The original Mario was a plumber. The answer, of course, was false. He was a carpenter. And the next question for 78 drinks is, of course, who is the best streamer? There's obviously only one answer that we're looking for there. And of course, there is the raffle that's just popped up as well. If you type exclamation mark raffle, leave a space and type a number between 1 and 100, how many you would like to bet, and then that will be drawn very soon. Free drinks, of course, in just a moment. Excessive Bot is off to the bar for some free drinks.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 9.4.
One of the other mini games is, of course, dice. Let's diffuse as well. And we just lost a load of drinks there. Never mind. Never mind. We've won 100 drinks in the dice game, and we lost 500 drinks in the diffuse game. All good fun. But yeah, just remember that all the mini games are only available in the Mixer chat, mixer.com/excessiveplayer. Check that out. Remember, of course, if you are enjoying today's stream, to drop us a like and a follow. And Excessive Bot got us 156 drinks from the bar. So yeah, let's have a quick look at the session info then, look at the timings. As I say, we are absolutely flying around here at the moment. 109.435 is the fastest time.
You're doing a great job. We're much higher up the field than we expected to be.
Seems that some of the bigger name drivers are struggling around this circuit. Hopefully, as I say, everything is still working nice and smoothly. All the streaming is coming through clearly. We've got no dropped frames anywhere. So again, hopefully everything is working as it should. Remember, of course, to check out all the different platforms and all the different mini games as well. Let's see. Setting up my notifications for the E3, of course. Various bits and pieces, of course, going to be happening over the course of E3. So yeah, remember, as I say, to check out all the little new mini games, etc. They are on the screen now. There we go. Yep, they're on the screen now.
Okay, remember that the way the car handles is all about weight transfer. When you brake, the centre of mass moves forward. When you accelerate, it moves rearward. And when you turn, it is pushed to the outside of the car. More load on each tyre equals more grip. So make sure you're smooth with the controls to prevent the weight transfer from becoming too violent.
Sergio Perez on track here. He's on an outlap. Currently sitting in 13th place. So yeah, 5 minutes 40 of the session left. And here goes Sergio Perez onto a flying lap. See what sort of times he gets. See if he can improve his position at all. .835 for Sector 1. Less than 5 minutes of the session left now. Sector 2 times 33.917. He's really got to start pulling some times out the bag here. caught up in traffic there. So he stays in 13th place. Move down the list. Daniel Ricciardo, who's currently 3rd. He's on an out lap, so let's have a look what he does. So 3 minutes 20 of the session left. Yeah, Daniel Ricciardo just coming around for his flying lap. As I say, 3 minutes of the session left now. He's got to start putting in some fantastic times in order for him to keep high up in the grid. Oh, and that's it. That's Alonso just come out in front of him. 17.8 for Sector 1. Not entirely sure what the correct or what our time was in order to get anywhere close to us. So yeah, just coming up to 2 minutes of the session left. 33.084 is Daniel Ricciardo's Sector 2 time. He's really got to pick up the pace in order to get anywhere close to us. He's going to be stuck in 3rd here, I think. Yeah, he's miles off our time. Valtteri Bottas currently 2nd. So a quick look at the times. Yeah, you got some of the bigger names that are higher up the grid this time round. But even Fernando Alonso's managed 7th this time out. See if he can keep hold of that with 1 minute and 10 seconds left. See if we can find him on the grid. There he is, on track, currently sitting in 7th place. Still a fair bit off the pace time. Still sitting in 7th place, so we're down to the last 15 seconds now. Anyone count down with us? That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the session complete.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top 3. Walker, Hamilton and Kimi Räikkönen. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Yeah, so the results of the qualifying then, we take pole position with a 1:09.435. Lewis Hamilton manages to get in 2nd place with 1 minute 12.801, 3.366 seconds behind us. Kimi Räikkönen manages 3rd, Valtteri Bottas 4th, Daniel Ricciardo 5th, Sebastian Vettel 6th, Carlos Sainz 7th, and of course our teammate Fernando Alonso in 8th place. Still a fair old bit of pace behind us. But moving on, back to the garage and the data centre ready to get started. I think we may well have a press conference as well with Claire. Not sure if that's going to happen this time out. Initial Well says GG. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Remember, of course, you can check out our Loots channel, loots.com/excessive gaming. There is an example on screen now of some of the loots and the way that things work. How it all pops up. Get a little advertisement and then a sponsor's message follows. So yeah, we are still leading the rivalry against Fernando Alonso, of course. No press conference that time out.
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
So yeah, Emma telling us a good solid result there. Jeff gives us pre-race talk as well. So before we get started, we are going to take a quick break, get ourselves comfortable and settle down, toilet, etc. If you guys want to do the same, it'll be about 5, maybe 10 minutes. Perhaps I'll go and make a quick cup of coffee before we get started as well, and then we will crack on with the race. So yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, so welcome back. Hopefully you've enjoyed that little break there, and you're all settled back down. Just waiting for everything to come back up and running, making sure it's all working as it should. That is there. Again, just waiting on the YouTube just to catch back up as well. Although that seems to be taking a lot longer than what Twitch and Mixer have. Never mind, it will catch up. It will, as I say, be ready very soon. But yeah, as I say, hopefully you enjoyed that little break there. If you are just joining us, I am of course the Excessive Player, and this is the Excessive Gaming channel. We are live streaming Formula 1 2018 up to round 9 of our career. We are of course just about to start the race. We've just finished the qualifying session. Qualified in pole position, of course. As I say, we are about to start the race. Now, once we get underway, it will give us a track introduction, etc. Talk about the track and the actual race itself, and then we'll just go through the little pit talk with our race crew, and then we will get straight into the strategy and discussing anything further. So yeah, let's get down to the track and see how we get on today. So yeah, here we go for round number 9 of the season.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg, and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of Turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Walker lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo, and Vettel, Sainz, Alonso, Leclerc, and Lance Stroll, Hartley, Gasly, Sergio Perez, and Magnussen. Ocon. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Grosjean, Max Verstappen, and Marcus Ericsson, Hülkenberg, and Sergei Sirotkin rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
You should have some space going into the first corner, so try to keep it tidy.
Okay, so yeah, that's the grid talk all done there, or rather the what's happening where. A few people got grid penalties, etc. And yeah, we've got, as I say, sitting in the car on the grid, waiting for race time, of course. Just looking around the car, etc. But let's talk race strategy. I think it's going to be a one-stopper is the best way for us, and say some good speed and tyre wear's pretty low on this track, so should be fine there. Car setup obviously is not going to change at all because Parc Fermé says you can't change the car. But yeah, I think we'll stick with a one-stop strategy around here. Should be nice and quick for us. Only a few seconds difference in a two-stop strategy, but I don't see the point in a two-stopper. I think we should be able to actually lap a few people in this race as well. Like I say, it's good. Quite a quick lap time this one is, but yeah, again, if I miss anything in the chat as we are going around doing the race, then I will pick it up either when we can glance across or when we come to an end. Remember, of course, to check out all of these socials, Facebook, of course, YouTube, Discord, Twitter channel, and of course the brand new Instagram channel. Again, there will be some things on there very soon, so make sure you check all those out. But for the time being, that is all the information done. If of course you are watching on our Mixer channel, then you can check out all the little mini games which are in the chat now. Check those out and enjoy as they have a little mess around and see how you get on with those. But as I say, we are just about to start the race. There is of course the parade lap, and then form up the grid, and of course on we go. Why on earth is that doing that yet again? That is the Elgato system that seems to be messing up. I'm not quite sure what that is and why it does that, so I think Elgato needs to sort something out with that. But moving on, as I say, let's crack on with today and the race, and here we go. So formation lap first.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap. Threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good.
Brendan Hartley got a penalty there of some sort. Reforming the grid already. So win yourself another 41 drinks. Black Ops is a subtitle of which gaming series? So Brendan Hartley stuck on the grid there. I think he may be removed from the grid once we've formed up.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
So Hamilton, Raikkonen, Bottas, Ricciardo, Vettel, all the immediate threats. Well, overshot that one big time. Whoops. Blimey, we're not doing very well with these overshooting. Oh, we've completely lost that. Okay, let's restart that session. Oh dear, what a disaster for a start. Here we go. Let's try again. There we go, we're away.
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
Yeah, Johnny Walker gets the fastest lap, as expected. Now we just need to improve on these lap times.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
We're already building up a substantial gap, 8.5 second gap already. There's a few of the competitors, especially the back runners. We need Ferrari to have another bad weekend. And of course we need
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
yeah, we need Ferrari to have a bad weekend. We need Fernando Alonso to have a good run in order to get that Constructors' Championship back on track. Let's head about where on the ICE. which I think is the internal combustion engine. Yeah, 74%. I guess we're going to need to change that next time out.
Should last a while yet, so don't worry about them.
Happy with the tyre conditions, what we like to see here.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
So yeah, at the moment, Bottas is...
Engine is looking a little worn. Power output will be less than optimal. Okay, the gap behind is 16.5 seconds.
Bottas is currently in second. Vettel's moved up to third, so not sure if Hamilton's been in the pits. Or if he's got a problem. Yeah, if you're just joining us, welcome to the Excessive Gaming channel. I'm of course the Excessive Player. We are live streaming Formula 1 2018 up to round 9 of our Formula 1 career, of course, with our fictional driver Johnny Walker. The car seems to be absolutely fantastic around here. So we are doing really well, getting some very good lap times. Well ahead of the pace. It's a nice short track this one as well, so
this lap, so push now. Okay, some information on Sainz. They're retiring from the race.
Carlos Sainz out of the race.
Teammate by 31.5 seconds.
31 seconds ahead of my teammate. So crazy, really.
Caution, caution. Okay, clear. Pit now, pit now.
And here we go, into the pits.
Exit, Exit now.
In and out ahead of everybody.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
So Valtteri Bottas is still 9.4 seconds behind us. Daniel Ricciardo's moved up to third. Whoops, all over the place there. Teammates in the pits.
Fernando's in the pits.
Bottas must have gone in the pits. Ricciardo's moved up to second. In fact, I think they both must have done, because Hulkenberg has now moved to second. Perez in third.
Engine wear is looking significant now. Performance will be affected.
Just going to turn that mixture down a bit, hopefully save some of that engine. Again, we don't need that to do too much. Not the gap that we've got anyway. Perez is currently in second place now. Gasly in third, so I'm assuming they still need to pit. .36 seconds ahead of them.
Gap to teammate behind is 51.3 seconds.
53 seconds ahead of our teammate there. Grosjean has moved into second place. Ricciardo's back in third, so I'm assuming Grosjean's still in the pit as well. Vettel's moved into third now. must all be pretty close together. Seems that some of the slower pace cars seem to be doing some good times. But unless Grosjean's still got going to the pits. Whoops, overshot that there. Yeah, Vettel is in third, Ricardo's second, so...
Position, front of the pack, Ricardo behind. The gap behind us is 45.0 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. We're a +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Remember, of course, to check out our Loots channel, loots.com/obsessive gaming. You can tip the streamer for completely free. It's advertised on the screen now. Yeah, a little custom message you can add to the end of the advertisement, of course. Who are we catching here? Catching somebody here. Vettel's managed to get up into second place, so obviously he's got a charge on. Found out where his accelerator is. Looks like Sirotkin in front of us then. Hopefully he's going to move out of the way and just attack.
To the car behind is 47.6 seconds.
Van Ocon and Brendan Hartley just in front. Hopefully they're going to move out of the way. Oh, come on. It's all over the place. So we get use of DRS because we are approaching the back markers.
Of fuel remaining.
Lance Stroll's moved to one side, thank you. Absolutely flying here. Just up ahead now, hopefully he's going to move as well. Gasly just in front now. He's pulled to one side. Got Magnussen, Grosjean, and a couple of others. Grosjean moves to one side.
Some information on Ricardo. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Perez moves to one side. Not sure if Leclerc's going to move or not.
Yellow flag.
Then we've got Hulkenberg.
Green flag.
On our teammate now. It's going to be an embarrassment that we pass him as well.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
Currently sitting in 7th place, so he's not too far behind. Could really do with picking the pace up though. There we go, job done. Checkered flag for us.
Superb driving. That's the race win.
Michelle says, GG, thank you very much sir, much appreciated. Good race.
What a fantastic Grand Prix that was, and an excellent win for McLaren. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looked so comfortable out there.
And look at that, they're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm really happy to see them there on the top step of the podium. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Walker increases their championship lead. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
My driver of the day was Max Verstappen. He did a cracking job moving through the field, just highlighting why he's so highly rated in the paddock.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. McLaren moved further clear at the top. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
Okay, so yeah, just summing up the results there. Yeah, make sure everything's still working as it should. Yeah, just summing up the results there. We obviously came first, 25 points of course, absolutely thrashed that one. Sebastian Vettel managed second place in the end after starting 6th. Valtteri Bottas finishes 3rd after starting 4th. Raikkonen finishes 4th after starting 3rd, so he lost one. Hamilton finishes 5th after starting 2nd, so a bad result for him. Max Verstappen finishes in 6th after starting 17th on the grid. He had an absolute cracking race, so he did really well there. Fernando Alonso finishes 7th after starting 8th, and we obviously lapped him. I think that is pretty much the major changes in terms of the result. But just quickly looking at the standings then, we obviously increase our gap with 72 points clear of Kimi Raikkonen now. Max Verstappen moves up, switches places with Daniel Ricciardo after today's results. And looking at the Constructors' Championship, we are actually 6 points clear of Ferrari, which is surprising as they had quite a good result this weekend. Could really do with maybe Red Bull or Renault pulling some points out of Ferrari and Mercedes, but yeah, we're desperate for Fernando Alonso of course to start doing well and scoring some more points. But all that being said, that is the race done. Round 9 of our championship, of course. We are now going to advance. We'll go back to the data centre, and I think we'll have a bit of a press conference with Claire along the way. There we go.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective. Was there really any competition for you today? You must be happy with the result today. We all underestimated you, didn't we? Appreciate your time.
That's the little press conference with Claire done. As I say, back to the data centre now. Get some resource points for the result as well. Find out what's happening with the rivalry. Sign in workstation the second rivalry, so we'll do that very soon as well. As I say, collect those resource points for the result. Again, we had another fantastic result this weekend. Again, reputation increase with everybody. Reputation with McLaren now is maximum. That's what we like to see. Same with Aston Martin, Force India, Haas Racing is all maxed out. Ferrari's nearly maxed out. Mercedes is getting there. Renault's getting there as well. But, moving on, moving towards veteran of course, and moving more towards sportsmanship.
Fantastic podium. Well done. Keep pushing like this for the rest of the season.
So yeah, as I say, we've done really well. Carl's debrief. Johnny, congratulations on the podium. That was an excellent drive, and everyone on the team is pleased to be going away with such a haul of points. Your racecraft was spotted on. Oh, your racecraft was spot on, and you had good pace throughout. Make sure you keep pushing the development from your side so we can continue the same vein. Carl. So yeah, as I say, we've done really well there. We're well ahead of our contract goals and our value. Looking at the R&D tree, I'm not sure if we've got...
What do you think of this one?
yeah, do some more upgrades there. Another one there. No more at the moment. As I say, we will be pushing at that again very soon. But as we say, that is the end of round 9. Of course, we're up to be up to round 10 in the next live stream of Formula 1 2018, of course, which again is going to be next Tuesday. So make sure you hang around for that one and tune back in on Tuesday if you Formula 1 is your cup of tea. We are going to be streaming again tomorrow as well, so make sure you look out for that one on all the channels, because the multi-streaming seems to be working now. But we are going to end the stream there. As I say, that is going to be that stream done. We're going to start up another stream straight away and get the next game done. And as I say, we will crack on with another stream very soon. So if you are leaving us now and it's time for you to go, then thank you very much for watching today. Much appreciated you being here and spending your time with us. But if you are of course staying, remember just to stay tuned, and the next stream will start very soon. Got quite an interesting one coming up, so make sure you stick around for that and find out what that is, and then again we shall see you very soon. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.